Both teams playing very well offensively. And this by Smith, and the stuff on a right-handed windmill dunk from Anthony Davis.
LeBron thought he had that rebound, but Davis wasn't blocked off the boards.
Tony, those long arms and that great wingspan, a weapon on both ends of the court for Davis. By 17, they were outscored 30-12 in the second half.
Oh, man. In the third quarter, by the way. What a dunk by LeBron.
Against the Heat. D-Wade with the penetration. He's looking to his left like he's going to throw it back to his teammate. See, he's looking to his left. Even his teammate thought he was getting the pass. Well, that was short.
Worth the price of admission. The Wade and James.
Wow, look at Bill Russell there with two.
Oh, my. That's Collison to DeAndre Jordan for the slam.
Just throw it to the sky. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Seemed like he threw that way too high.
This is some lob and jam.
Look at how high his hand was above the square there.
And his elbow was rim high.
Look at that. I mean, goodness.
Different looks. Gets it back.
Slam dunk! What a play over Humphries! Welcome to my poster!
Wow. Out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. He's too far out. His hand never touches the rim. These two have been going at it since Blake came into the league with some battles. You know Blake been dying to get him.
This might be the one on Fox Sports Live. Over and over and over and over.
Here's Stoudemire with a shot clock down to one.
Oh, the tip by Stoudemire! I should say by Hardaway. Tim Hardaway with the tip. Final seconds of the third. They're getting their money's worth here at the Garden tonight on some spectacular plays into.
Like Reggie Jackson. Oh, as he drops the sledgehammer. Pretty play. That kid accelerates and launches.
Wow, what a sneak dunk there by RJ. Yeah, Fareed thought he was going to come in and get another two-handed block there. Reggie Jackson just surprised him with.
Collison comes out of the back. Down the lane. You better get out of the way, Chris Kaman. And he smiles at Chris Kaman and pats him on the back of the head. That's when you need microphones on players' jerseys. I wanted for this ball club.
Well, we knew that the Lakers were an old team that was going to rely on hopefully some really good help. I mean, that is marvelous right there. Chris Kaman, you probably did the right thing not jumping there.
Stone. Here come the Kings. Williams.
Assist. All on the run right now.
And they take it away from Dragic. Andre to Brandon off the glass.
Oh!
It's Andre a throwdown. Now he's really having fun. All smiles at the Palace. The Pistons with an early flurry against the Suns.
George, I told you this can be an exciting brand of basketball to.
Looking for the alley-oop to Howard. You could see that one coming in Anacostia. White.
Still 4.5 minutes. There goes Kenneth. The manimal.
Depot, he was already beat. He's just got to let him go. Comes back over the top of the head and hits him. They're the hard heads. Look at the heads. You know, so the ball just falls into his hands, and old Depot over the top raises the head, and big fish.
Augustine back to Taj.
Oh my goodness.
26-19. That's a poster.
As they've improved their defense. Bad pass from Felton, and Green's going to have an easy dunk. Gets the crowd fired up as the Suns get within 6.
Rock me, baby stuff by Green, igniting the crowd. Dragic has been ditching and switching, and watch Green Yeah, the rock me baby stuff. I'll give that a 10.
Pass it out to Lawson. Burke stays in front, forces a pass inside, and another right hand down the, just flushed it right off the top of Favors.
I mentioned in the first half, this guy's one of the best dunkers in the NBA. J.J. Hickson can dunk the basketball. He's got a lot of athletic ability in him, probably in the top 20 as far as just dunkers. He can get to the rim in a hurry, highly athletic, and he catches Favors by a little bit of surprise. Not a dunk.
Numbers, look out below! Williams with the big dunk, and Jimmer put it right on the dish.
Jimmer Fredette and Derek Williams, the dynamic duo. Jimmer with a gorgeous pass and a spectacular finish by Derek Williams.
34-31.
Wall pulls the trigger. Little short. Up ahead. Alley-oop for two.
Don't want to allow yourself to end this half that they played such spectacular ways. Don't want them to end this flat.
So the Sixers right now 5-on-4. Michael Carter-Williams stepping back on the floor. A moment to go as Roten goes driving in and throws it down. He'll get one more on his newest teammate, Dwayne Dedman, liking that. After a great challenge on the other end, the Sixers attack 5.
Vaca once again, he's contributed to the. Oh! James Harden with the stuff.
Harden attacks off the main basket, but he sees the opening, and once he gets into the lane, he just cocks that thing back and hammers it home.
Off the fake. Rims out on a three. And the steal by Jackson. Reggie Jackson with a spectacular finish to what has been a magnificent night. Reggie Jackson out of Boston College. He says that after his basketball career, it's
a bad pass from Shumpert. Redick has it. Crawford, alley-oop to Griffin, and he throws it down. You can see that one coming as the Clippers go up by 4, their largest lead. All men are created equal. Griffin has 15. But what an amazing play. You just pitch that thing up there. It doesn't matter where you throw it. Blake Griffin can go get it. He dunks on the way up. Nuclear athleticism. He just gets so high. Well, not that high but he started from so far out. It's just unfair.
I would go in on offense and tree Rollins as Victor. Little highlight here. Tree coming on defense. Yep.
That's what you like about the young fellow right there.
to Mills, 7 on the shot clock. Patty, scoop, no. What a finish from 21.
LaMarcus Aldridge gets caught watching the play and ball watching, and Timmy is able to slide into the paint without a body on him and showing off his young legs.
The corner, Cole remains in position. McRoberts finds Henderson with a dunk.
You know what, Josh McRoberts is making plays tonight. Drive, draw, kick, finish.
19 assists in 20. Including 9 of 35 from distance. He has had 2 games with 19 points, but in the last 2, as Wall drives and slams it in.
Boy,
Wall gets 2 emphatically.
Just happened to look up, and next thing I knew, John was throwing it down on Drummond.
Very aggressive to the glass. Smith for the long shot, glances the rim.
Of 6 behind the arc.
Oh, got that steal too.
And here he goes.
Here we go.
PG
What you got?
puts on a shot.
Yeah! Oh yeah, PG!
That is the one.
That
There's
has to
no
be the
question.
one. Oh
that
my
is
goodness.
the one. Look at this again.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's slam dunk competition in a game.
Yeah, as long as he keeps it in the game.
That's why you don't turn the dial when the
Bobcats, 4 turnovers last 10 possessions. Here's a turnover for Miami. Sessions to dunk it! Have you seen that?
No, I have not. Wow. That was a poster, and LBJ's all in it.
Oh, that was the one.
Absolutely, partner.
That was the one.
All right, no two. That is the one.
Man, give LeBron a rag to wipe off the glass.
Before he got fouled, he was going to handle it. Here he is again. And there's some credit deserved. Oh, my. Hands from Duncan. And the big fella throws it down again.
Look at that. He had a couple little fish on the side of him.
He's just looking at him like, that's Tim Duncan talking to me.
That's right. How about that pass to Jeff Harrison? Watch these two. I mean, that's an and one.
To see it because that was my position.
Why is it the rotating defenses? Tommy talks about that over the top. Jeff Green.
Man, give me a napkin. That's how you wipe your mouth with that one.
Alley-oop, I guess.
Now, we haven't seen this, and Rondo's the only one that throws it. Jeff comes from the offside, nobody boxes him out. One more look at this one. Rondo throws it as well as anybody, and if Jeff almost hit his head on the backboard.
Boston led by as many as 11 early. Alley-oop is back with
Griffin inside for the hook. Hangs and then is stuffed back through by Jordan. Here's a nice swipe in the passing lane by Andre Drummond. Pistons with numbers, and Andre gets the feed and the jam.
We got a dunk meter going, I'm sure. 2 dunks now, 1 each.
Still 6-4 Pistons. And Barnes, nice dish. Deep to DeAndre Jordan. Collison looks way up, and they get another jam from Jordan.
See, Collison plays a lot. You know, he allows these guys to go after the basketball.
Griffin against Greg Monroe. Feeds Jordan, and another jam for DeAndre Jordan. 4 dunks, 8 points. Griffin to the rim. He wants one of his own, and he just got it.
Till now. Wow.
16-16, a dunkathon. Crawford inside for Griffin. Soft slam that time. Uses the screen, lobs it to DeAndre Jordan for the throwdown. He has 10 points on 5 dunks. Calling for it is Reddick. Drives the baseline and sets up Griffin for the jam. Reddick alley-oops it to DeAndre Jordan for a dynamite dunk. Acrobatic catch and finish, wasn't it?
His head was up there near or above the rim. I thought he was going to jump in the hoop himself, George. That's how high up that time DeAndre Jordan was.
Collison sets up Hollins. Crawford deep for a dunk. Cross court, picked off by Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Alley-oop to Andre for the throwdown. That'll bring some smiles to these Piston fans at the Palace. Lob inside from Collison to Jordan.
See them on the floor together tonight. Interesting to see what they do with Aaron Brooks. Goes to the basket, count it, and a foul. He goes strong.
Well, no Robin Lopez to the bench. Joel Freeland fresh off the bench. See what happens when you make a quick move down low and you're decisive offensively. There's no one that...
Steal, alley-oop for Vesely. How did he get that? He had to stretch out and use that entire frame.
These players know how high up he can go, and that was a great decision by Bradley Beal because he was thinking about taking it all the way. Once he saw the defender commit himself, lofted it up high.
Jordan gets another rebound. Griffin attacks to his strong hand. And a clear path to the basket.
Offensive rebound again after the short jumper and just get out of the way.
Covington gets it right back. White on the drive. Alley-oop! And D12 goes high for the slam.
Yeah, James rewards the big guy for that great block by giving him the easy alley-oop on the other end.
Last couple of years, he just continues to grow his basketball game.
He's got 11 now. We're apart. He went bullish on Chicago.
Takes it to the hoop and throws the hammer down.
That was a strong move, AC. Pinballs out to Gerald Green, and here he goes again, pushing the tempo. Takes it all the way and throws it down. My goodness.
You could see that coming. He looked, he had Dragic in the left corner open, but he felt he could get to the rim.
19 points. They have 20 since.
Now this is just athleticism at its best. Watch this strong move. He picks it up. Hey, how about the distance that he covered? Give him a ton of credit. He's been attacking the rim, looking for the three ball, making things go.
Augustine against Dang. Butler front iron. Nail on the putback. And the scream as he threw it down. So Joe Pinot, his first field goal. Will always be a favorite in Cleveland, of course.
Here's Vince Carter against DeMar DeRozan. Carter makes a strong move and throws it down, old school. Like the old days here in Toronto. Vincent Lamar's Carter hammers it home with a foul.
Yeah, boo that. Here you see Vince faces up to Rosen all the way to the rim and flashes back. Take a look. Bang. That's strong. Not a lot of defense you can...
Wes Matthews picks up his second personal foul. Lillard slithering. Oh, what a shot! Lillard! Okay. But the crowd still good buzzing on this dunk by Damian Lillard. Rookie of the year in the NBA. He's skies high.
And this is his debut as a Celtic. Bergman with the flush out the foul. Bergman, a reverse jam, and another offensive rebound.
Watch the follow. Get up there, big fella. That was the one earlier. This is the last one. He is flying tonight, Eric.
And he does have a flock of followers here at the Heat's house.
Here's Kelly for three. LeBron on the run. Whipping by Marshall. You can see the hesitation by Kendall Marshall. Should I go for it? No.
You mean get in the picture?
Yes.
The club. Oh, yeah. Lowry picks it off. Lead pass to DeRozan behind the back. Oh! Amir Johnson with a two-handed hammer. How sweet it is, Jack. And what a start for the Raptors. That was sweet.
5 assists, 5.
To Patterson, quickly now to Lowry on the attack. Over Jordan. Jordan got a piece of it. Saved by Jonas Valanciunas' shot up. And there's Terrence Ross with a two-handed slam dunk. 77-76. How about that, Jack?
T. Ross. Got to the top. You got the penthouse.
Oh, he's energized. A steal. Here we go. T-Dot 31 taking flight.
Great energy defensively. 2-on-1 up top. Yes, sir.
And playing with a tweaked ankle like you saw about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think he ran that off.
There goes AD. Throwing it down. How about a poster? Anthony Davis is on fire. 8-point game. A memorable one for AD.
Just nice pick and roll. You drop it off in the pocket, and then you say, "Excuse me, Glenn Davis, you are not high enough."
Oh, nice anticipation.
Beach took it away. He's got company. It's Johnson. Wesley Johnson
Now, the Knicks are first in the league in fewest turnovers. They only turned it over 12 times a game. And they have to pay attention tonight.
Anthony.
Another turnover. Look out.
Gasol was just waiting for him there. Picked out to Johnson. That's another highlight dunk from Wesley Johnson. Lakers a foul to give with 6.4 to go.
Remember what we say now.
The NBA at 22.8 a game. And you know what he can do. That. Steal and dunk team.
Yeah, Jimmy was right up on Ursan. Playing the passing lane, quick to the passing lane when you lay the ball out like that. He's gone.
He has a dunk and a and he has 2 dunks now and 1 miss.
Screen and go, man. Explode. Is he powerful or what?
Griffin averages 23. He has 18 with time remaining in the first half. On loss, pass ahead for Griffin. Tips it to himself for the dunk. Tell you what, that's a heck of a play right there.
He waits for those every game. Just give me one like that. Well, he's had a few in this one, but it comes off what? A turnover.
Griffin had to save that for himself.
See how high his head was almost equal to the rim.
Closing in on back-to-back victories here on the road. This is game number 2 in a 4-game roadie, and you knew when Green got loose, there was one thing he had on his mind. Gerald Green.
I'm taking you up to the 10th floor and dropping you off at the 5th.
On Sunday night. Tyson Chandler trying to keep it alive. It does so to Prigioni.
Green shooting woes continue. That shot rejected. They are a little razzle-dazzle.
Chandler bringing the heat.
Previously, Tyson blocked Green's shot. Now comes down with the good stuff. JR a little razzle-dazzle to find him. The Knicks continue to astound.
That's a good entry pass into Hibbert. Fakes once, twice, and has it blocked away as Gasol and Kelly were there, but the Pacers retain possession. Whoa, and Stevenson comes down the lane to dunk it.
That's the guy you have to be worried about. He's their sleeper. I mean, when he plays well, and he's been playing well this year.
Barbosa wrapped up Miles Plumlee. The 4-game trip for Phoenix wraps up on Thursday night at Indiana. Before they went out on this trip, they beat Indiana.
He is a rhythm shooter. No way you get in rhythm with one shot.
Oh, Rudy Gay! You gotta love that, Jerry. He went up high, and he dunked it, and the fans love that in Sacramento.
And so did the Kings bench. I mean, Rudy Gay. That dunk was ridiculous.
48 all. And Rudy Gay, watch this.
Watch Rudy Gay. Whoa, and Rudy.
And to believe that after having spent 10 years in that environment, it is a difficult transition.
Oh, my goodness! Smith elevates high and finds it with a great acrobatic play. But moments ago, J.R. Smith with a spectacular move.
That was beautiful, and again, the mistake not forcing JR to where your help was, but then no rotation by the Cavs, and what a brilliant play.
Staying in front of your man, containing, not letting people get open shots, not gambling.
Martin throws it down over Tayshaun Prince. Maybe that'll be the spark that the Wolves have been looking for.
Goodness, that was nasty. Ricky's getting ready to run handoff action with Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin just cuts back Joel.
18 and a half. The Sixers trying to creep back into it. Down by as many as 21. There's Paul Millsap escaping, and that was an angry slam. Absolutely.
And the Mavs get back on defense as Thomas comes down 2 on 4. Rudy Gay and climbing the ladder and dunking it.
A spectacular take, Isaiah finding Rudy Gay. A couple of defenders went Isaiah's way, and surprisingly.
For Reed. A 5-second difference, game clock, shot clock, Ford. Gives it to Fareed. Swatted away by Amir Johnson. 8 seconds, Terrence Ross going right at Kenneth Fareed with the throw down. Oh, Terrence Ross just